Hey, my name's Alan. I'm the owner of the brewery here at Soul Brewing Company in Pleasantville. What I've got in this tank right now is a Belgian-style beer. A lot of my inspiration comes from traveling through Belgium with my wife. When I first met her, we'd go from one village to another and saw, every village had its own brewery, just like you have a baker and a butcher. We wanted to do something like that here, so it's a relatively small, modest, meant to serve the local community type of brewery. So what I've got in this tank right now is it's our beer that we brew once a year for the winter solstice, sort of our special Christmas beer. It's modeled after some of the special Christmas beers that they roll out in Belgium. So it's a Belgian strong dark ale. After it finishes its primary fermentation, we're going to spike it for a little bit more fermentation with figs, and then dose it with a little bit of cinnamon. Then we put it in a cork finished bottle and let it re-ferment again in the bottle, so you end up with a nice 9% winter warmer, good Christmas beer.
There's the mill. You mill it all yourself.
Yep.
Yep. And then it goes over here.
Then it comes over here to the brew house.
Okay.
This is the mash water tun, typical little baby size one.
Yep. Yep. But this is where the beginning of all beer in this place comes to.
Right.
Everything
right.
starts here and then works its way out.
All the grains go in here. There's a false bottom.
Okay.
So the grains sit on top of the false bottom. They get mixed up with water, just like making a huge batch of oatmeal. And when you hit the right temperatures, you can convert the starches in the grain to sugar, which is then the sweet malt juice, or we call it wort, that we're going to send over here to the boil kettle.
Okay.
And it's going to boil in there, and that's where usually you'll look hops and sometimes spices and things like that get added, extra sugars if you're doing anything like that. After it boils there for at least an hour, it's going to get pumped through the heat exchanger, which is going to drop it from near boiling temperature down to a fermentable temperature in the 60s if it's nailed, and then it pumps out through the hoses into one of the fermenters, and then we pitch yeast and away we go.
So what we got? What kind of beers have we got here?
So we have Sly, which is our West Coast IPA, named for the Great Sly Stone.
Okay.
We have Backbeat, which is a Pilsner.
Okay.
Classic sort of Czech Pilsner. Our Saison, which is also our summer solstice that we have in cork finished bottles.
Yep.
And Monkstream, which is a Belgian double.